Now it's working. Now it's working. Alright, cool. There we go. Everything looks like it's good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday arena time. Just a wee bit late. Getting some cool stuff set up for the featured crystals that are coming out on Tuesday. Me and Shermoy are going to be doing a head-to-head opening competition. See what we wind up getting, and we're getting that all good and set up. Hope the weekend has found you well. It is almost over, unfortunately, but still got plenty of cool stuff here going on today. Off the top, I want to welcome the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTube's. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out so far and are interested in the stuff yet to come. I have been working a little bit on the stuff in the editing bay. Got crystal openings, got some gameplay stuff coming up. We got, like I was saying at the top, the featured face-off coming out on Tuesday when those go live. It is going to be an action-packed, fun-filled week here. From the top, Nigel, what's up, bud? G-Sync, always a pleasure. PP, yo! What's up, Black Panther? I do appreciate that Spider-Man 2 reference. That was Zoe Deschanel, right? Or was that her sister? One of the Deschanel sisters was the secretary, I think, right? And Tilt, what's up, bud? I'm back. Matt Murdoch asking why I'm late. I was prepping some stuff with Sheermoy. We were working on it before the stream. I wound up running late. Just getting OBS figured out to run dual screens, dual cams, and all that concurrently. Made some pretty good progress, and that's going to be ready to go on Tuesday. So today's stream is super chill. It's laid back. It's kind of a one of the best kind of arenas here. It's a meh kind of Sunday arena, which is great because it's just put up however many points you wind up putting up. You get whatever it is you wind up getting because it's all just extra nice to have bonus loot anyway. Really, I think like the biggest perk of the Sunday arena here is the gold and the battle chips that you wind up getting just by playing in general. And, you know, as always, get a chance to run through some of the 4 stars again, building up that infinite streak. You can just go from there. Want to say congrats to anybody and everybody who wound up going for any of the various Magnetos that were in the featured bunch that ended this morning. He's a super cool champ. Hope you wound up getting where you were hoping to get. And if you did wind up getting a Magneto, enjoy. I wound up sticking with the point total that we were looking at the other night, the 16 mil, and that handily was 1 to 10%, which is good, which is real good. It's got those 2,000 5-star shards, the 200 6-star shards. Not bad, not bad. So plan here tonight is to just keep running for the next hour and a half or so. Get as many points as I can humanly put up without much fuss. And you know, it's gonna be what's gonna be. Still no news on who's gonna be the first featured champ starting up this week, whether it's gonna be Ghost Rider or if it's gonna be Red Goblin. My money's still on Red Goblin, just to build up the hype for a Cosmic Ghost Rider a little bit more, but, you know, I will be happy to be proven wrong. this, there's this, there's this. Do a little bit of the choppy action. And Gwen goes down. Yo, what's up, Robert? What's good? What's happening? What's new? So once Kabam increased arena to 1 to 5%, you'll be aiming for that now. If not aiming for the hero, yep, you are absolutely right. I mean, provided that the scores and the numbers aren't absolutely ridiculous. But yes, then I would be going for the 1 to 5%. I still think that's going to wind up being in the kind of currently what the total is, 15 mil, something like that. And I think, you know, what 6 to 10 is going to be somewhere right after the final milestone. But, you know, we'll play it by ear. The first few weeks, just getting some of the hard data out there, points are going to be all over the place. I think people are initially going to either not participate and just see what happens, or inversely, other people are going to go a lot harder than they would otherwise. And then once the dust settles, it kind of will taper back down a little bit. So I'm kind of bummed out. I wound up missing out on the Tier 4 Basic Arena. Like, I forgot it was happening, and that was my own fault. But I forgot it was happening, and then when I tuned in to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to start in on the Tier 4 Basic Arena, there was like an hour and a half left. I'm like, man. Like, I might have been able to get to the first Tier 4 Basic, maybe, but still. I was like, nah. So that's a shame. Because that Tier 4 Basic comes in handy. Do one of those. Hopefully prevent her from throwing the special 3. Wonderful. Keeps things a little bit simpler, you know? Having the bots not throw their special 3s. I would prefer it. Doink. Come on. Come on, dude. There you go. Thank you. Ouch. Stop it. Bad Ultron. No touchy. We prefer our Ultrons to be the no touchy variety. Basically just stand there and be a punching bag. Do that and that and that, and let's throw Doc Strange in the mix. Yo, what's up, Sheermoy? Good to see you again, bud. I know it's been like 3 minutes. Was good, bud. Being like a kid in a candy store. Isn't that such a nice feeling, though? Have that sort of like joy wash over you again. I don't know. It just feels like the older I get, and it's not intentional, but I do feel like some of that stuff kind of loses its luster after a while. So to have that feeling of like kid in a candy store where it's, oh my god, this is amazing. It's kind of cool. Tilt, I see you have ads now. I do. They are all skippable though. Or they should all be skippable. Please tell me if they're not. I have specifically stated to Google and YouTube by extension, I don't want any of that kind of nonsense. It's like, alright, sure, show your ad, whatever. But don't force people to watch it. That's not cool. Doink. Do that. Get that parry going. Like that. And boom. Have I used Professor X on Power Reserve yet? I haven't used them on the Power Reserve node, but I have used the 100% and 200% mutant power boost, which effectively is the same thing. It's kind of ridiculous. It's right up there with like Ghost levels of broken. Also on, you know, Power Reserve or the power boost, where it's like it just does such a ridiculous amount of damage, and you can just spam the ever-living heck out of it, and it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. You just lather, rinse, repeat, and win the game. And that's intended. That's the best part. It is intended, so it's not like Kabam can come back and say, oh, this isn't intentional. We didn't think of this. It's like, well, yeah, my dude, but you kind of did. And it's kind of awesome. Because, I mean, it's Professor X. He's supposed to be good. The fact that he can do ridiculous amounts of damage is kind of comes with the territory, you know? And besides, they haven't fixed Ghost, or not fixed. Ghost is not broken. They haven't changed Ghost, so. Hey, no worries, Tilt. No worries. It's good to have you here tonight, though. Sorry again for being late, but it is awesome to have you. Yeah, just like Shirmoy said, just blame Shirmoy. But I'm looking forward to it. There will be a great mini crystal opened on Tuesday. Okay, let's do Thing. Let's do Dormy and King Groot. Get the big clunkers out of the way. A little of all of the above, PB. A little of all of the above. Wouldn't be a proper Sunday with that added bit of intrigue. Did you miss anything when you were gone? Yeah, actually, it's been really busy. Like, Too Long Didn't Read version, obviously the biggest highlights are already on the channel. You know, big rank ups, big crystal openings, all that stuff. But yeah, I got a couple new. I hit the 1,000 subscribers, which is a wonderful, fantastic, huge milestone. Did an absolutely massive rank up to celebrate. Several actually. Wound up taking 3 6 stars to rank 3, which is wonderful. Opened a bunch of crystals, got a lot of cool dudes. There was a beta in there. Yeah, it's been busy. It has been busy. Who pulled a 6-star Corvus on the baby account? I'm hoping it's you. I'm hoping it's you. Because, you know, just if it is, congrats in advance for just absolutely winning the game. Your baby account is going to be absolutely broken now. Even unawakened, dude's just a monster. Come on. Come on. There we go. Boink. Yoink. Boink. Get out of here. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Man, I think Apocalypse v. Professor X is going to be a long-running debate. Kind of like how it's Warlock and Gilly 99. Or Doom and Claire. Yeah, fight me. I said it. Doom and Claire. It's a tough choice. It's a really tough choice, picking who to rank up. Cheers, everybody. Yo, shot is back. It's good, bud. Happy Sunday evening. Welcome to the festivities. Hope you're doing well. I have been busy all day. Good busy, but busy. So like most nights, and I do realize I am a broken record for saying it, but I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. I hope. Knock on wood. Well, PP, the thing is, it is entirely up to you. I opted to go for Doom over Claire, but Claire is... I've actually wound up using Claire more than Doom. Don't regret my choice at all. Not for a single minute. But just currently with, you know, monthly events and incursions and whatnot, it's just happened to work out that way. Why? Because Gilly's too squishy? See, I'm on the opposite camp. I'd take Gilly up over Warlock, because Gilly has that reliable heal when she's low. And I always seem to forget that Gilly has a slight power drain on her special one. Warlock does, and I mean that's kind of what he's known for. But I always forget Gilly can too. The thing with Gilly though is that I don't like how her damage is tied behind 100 hits. Because like if you get the 100 hits and then you start off in the next fight with those 100 hits, it's not unheard of to just absolutely rinse an enemy before you can save up to another special 3. Like I wish there was a way to bank 100 hits or even 50 hits or something like that via either an ability or a synergy or something. Come on, dude. Come on. Thank you. Boink. Get out of here, big red dude. There we go. Yo, what's up, G-Sync? Good to see you, bud. Sorry I missed you earlier. Oh, well, I was on a call with the Shirmoy. We were getting stuff set up and coordinated for a big crystal opening we're going to be doing Tuesday. Lots of new featured crystals come out. So we're getting that all good and going and set up well in advance of Tuesday. That way we're not doing it last minute. Wound up bleeding into the live stream a little bit. So, sorry about that. Let's do this so I don't accidentally proc a stun. Do that and that and that. Yeah, cheating on MCOC with COD Mobile. Doink, doink, doink. Oh. I don't know, man. I ain't got nothing against COD Mobile, but I only have so many hours in the day to do stuff. And, you know, while I'd love to be a full-time YouTuber, I'm not anywhere near close to that. Besides, I don't know if there's... Well, it would take a long time to build up to that. Take a long time. And I mean, the game's already 6 years old, so I suppose, you know, provided the game goes another couple years, could happen. PP found the long lock of hair on my dinner jacket. That was the tell. I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind sleeping in the car. My car's comfy. Not as comfy as my old car. My first car was an old junker. Junker, that's a bit harsh. It was an old vehicle. It was had a bed in the back. Not like a mattress bed, but like, you know, car bed. Big enough that you could just like lay out, right? And there were a great many naps taken back there. It does get pretty cold though, so I've got both of those. So if we were playing bingo right there, I'd have called the bingo. PP-PP's my side snack, side bay. What are the youth calling it these days? Stop it. Stop it. Freaking rocket. Bleed, little rabbit. Bleed. Come on. I forget. Valkyrie called Rocket a rabbit in one of the last Avengers movies, right? Someone else did it. I vaguely remember somebody else calling Rocket a rabbit. But I forget who. I think it was Valkyrie. Nigel's actually debating rank 5ing Phoenix with his Professor X synergy. You should, dude. Phoenix is awesome. She's so underappreciated and undervalued, despite being an amazing champ. I've got mine at rank 5. I've got her at max sig. I love playing as her. Just even vanilla by herself, but yeah, with the Professor X synergy too. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Let's do that, and that, and that. No, not Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man would know that he's a raccoon instead of a rabbit. Ah, okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. I was like, I thought it was an Asgardian, but that makes sense. Boink, yoink, boink. And laser eyes. Ouch. And lasers and more lasers. And there we go. Brilliant. Have I heard of the Celestials? Yeah. Like in the comics, or like how they're tying into the MCU. Because I got a loose understanding of who they are comics-wise, but how they are going to tie into the MCU, still working that one out. I'm sure going to find out a stupid maw. I'm going to find out a bit more of that when Eternals come out. Oh yeah. Like mine's, PP. It's gonna come out eventually. Next year's gonna be like so ridiculous for movies. Because it's either gonna be a bunch of stuff in theaters and everyone's gonna be going back to theaters, or Disney's finally gonna be like, you know what, theaters are dead. This is all going on Disney Plus. It's gonna be one or the other. They've played ball this year, but next year it's gonna hurt their wallet too much, I think, for Disney liking. Why are you charging up so much, my dude? Silly surfer. Oh, nice. Yeah, looking forward to it, Shermoy. Yo, what's good, Cedar? Long time no see indeed. Good to see you, though. Happy Sunday. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? What's going on? Which universe would win? DC or Marvel? Still think DC Universe would probably win over Marvel. Like, if you would pit the Marvel Universe against the DC Universe, collectively a whole, I think DC would win. Because you would have all the Lanterns and the Amazonians in the mix too, right? And I mean the Lanterns especially, between, you know, just Green Lanterns and, you know, yellow, red, Black Lanterns if they get in the mix. It'd just be a mess. But I mean, if you pit like Justice League against Avengers or something like that, current event, like MCU Avengers, DC would probably win. By the time the next round of Avengers roll around, then probably Avengers. Because there's too many gods and demigods in Justice League, and too many regular people in current Avengers. But that is going to be changing. Who's more fun to watch, though? Marvel Universe. Hands down. Come on, dude. Fight me. Freaking coward. Like, really? Why? Get out of here, you dingus. Yo, what's good, PC? How's it going? Finally. PC's back at the stream. Happy Sunday, dude. Oh, this is probably not good. Freaking Claire charges all over the place. Thank you. that. And spinny attack. And more spinny attack. Special me. Please. Please. Thank you. Freaking bleeding me and Claire. Because, like, what's the alternative? You just let Claire punch you 5 times and then she shifts over to poison? I mean, assuming that she actually winds up hitting you all 5 times in a row for a proper combo. Boink. Come on. Oh. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. At the same time, though, too, PP, it's kind of nice to have a break. Because, like, in the whole lead up to Endgame, like, between Infinity War and then Endgame, there's just so much stuff. So much stuff. And it was like, you know, between, just between, like, the movies, really. It was like a movie out every 3 months. It's like, it's cool, but then you had all the, like, the glut of product that went with it, which, I mean, really is on their end the reason why they do it in the first place. But it's been kind of nice just to have that nice little breath of fresh air before diving back in again. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Silly Saber Man. And spinny attack, and spinny attack. See, this is why I'm glad I'm Quake, because he's got that stupid unblockable medium low kick. Get out of here, dude. Be gone. Bad Saber Man. His freaking heals are out healing my damage. Well, see, that's where I'm coming from, PP. I was assuming the whole universe. Because, like, you have the Amazonians and the Atlanteans on Earth, right? But most of the Lanterns are off Earth. Usually. I mean, if you throw, like, Sentry into the mix, then, you know, Mr. Pillowhands would actually do a number on people. You know, I also gotta say that I did allow myself just a wee bit of hope that they would be buffing Sentry in game. Probably not. Probably not, but still, there's always that little bit of hope, right? Because my 6-star would love that little bit of buff. Bleh. Yo, what's up, Mr. Amazing? Dragon Ball is just ridiculous now. Like, Dragon Ball is still fun. It's a classic. But, in my opinion, they jumped the shark long ago. Like, if they had just called it a day at the end of the Cell Saga, I'd have been really happy with that. Or like actually kept it closed at the end of the Boo saga. Cool. Like, not as cool as if they just ended it at Cell, but still. Doink. I'm hoping Snyder Cut is good, just to live up all to the stupid hype, and then, you know, get Ben Affleck back for more Batman and Henry Cavill for more Superman. Because I'd really like to see like a serious Ben Affleck take on his own full film. He's a really good actor when he's allowed to like actually eat a script. Possibly get Man of Steel too, because Henry Cavill's the same way. But I don't know. I don't want to rain on anybody's parade, but you know, you've seen the design for Darkseid. He just still looks so dumb. Like just another big generic dumb CG alien guy. So I don't know. Because like that's why Thanos worked. Is like, yeah, he's a big CG dumb alien guy, but I don't know. Like I don't know. We'll see. I will reserve judgment until I see all 4 parts, and then go from there. G-Sync, The Boys is a really good show. Don't spoil it though, just in case anybody here in chat has not seen it or hasn't gotten caught up with the latest episode from Friday. But yes, it is a very good show, and I am very much invested. We'll see though. We'll see how long the shelf life is, because they've already greenlit season 3, season 4, and a spinoff. And I'm hoping it's good. I just also hope that it doesn't overstay its welcome too, you know? Mr. Amazing says, is Ghost 6-star rank 3? Yes. Yes, she is. Do Batfleck to do a Court of Owls? I could be interested. Like, I think if they use any of the other of the new characters, like make Professor Pig actually respectable, instead of like, or you know, stay away from yet another Joker story, and keep it more like, I don't know, keep it smaller, keep it tighter. That would be what I'd be more interested in, because Court of Owls is fun. It's a really fun take on the psyche of Bruce Wayne, which is awesome. But it has a really, it runs the risk of just getting too outlandishly big. And I do prefer that some of the superhero stories don't always have to be like, you know, the end of the world. I like it where they decided to give storyline to Gotham, but hated that they brought back, or Gohan, but hated they brought back Goku for Boo. Yep, exactly right. Because that was the whole point of Dragon Ball Z, is like building up Gohan as his own standalone character, right? Goku's cool, but he had all of Dragon Ball to be the hero. he still shows up to be the hero, you know, the Frieza saga and the Cell saga, presumably. But then, hey, Gohan stepped up. And then Gohan became Great Saiyaman. And... Yep. Anyone know some counters for spiked armor? Anybody who doesn't crit, so that's like Red Guardian, Gilly 99, Crossbones, or anybody that doesn't make contact, or doesn't, well, anybody that doesn't crit. So Quake can do that. Namor is adequate if he's maxed out, because then he can just reflect the damage. There's some options. Or really anybody that can heal. Just heal back the damage. Come on. Come on, dude. There we go. Thank you. I'd be down for some Sector 6 coming up. Yo, what's good, Turkey? Happy Sunday, bud. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. How in the heck are ya? Come on. Thank you. Thank you. And punchy, punchy. Spinny, spinny. Yoink. Cool. Do that. So at this point, it's all pretty straightforward. I mean, it's still fighting just the generic Kang team till, what, win 15, I think? I forget, when does Snyder Cut come out? Is that this year? Later this year, right? I don't know. I would agree, PP, with the first part of that. Have somebody be a Jason Todd for Red Hood, right? But just because they've already, you know, teased up the bit of, you know, Robin dying and all that. Even though I think someone somewhere along the way said that it was Dick Grayson that died this time around. But if they were going to bring Damian, I want Damian to be in like the second or third movie. Because I would love to see a film version of Dick Grayson Batman with Damian Robin. I really love that arc of comics. And then, of course, they brought Bruce Wayne back because, of course, they would. But for the year or so that it was just Dick and Damian, I loved it. Or, you know, make Carrie Kelly actually canon in some movie, too. Like, aside from just yet another retelling of Dark Knight Returns. Just mix it up. It would be interesting, too, if they do a full-on proper Bat family between Nightwing and Red Hood, Robin, whether it's Tim or Damian, and Batgirl, too. Like, who they actually wind up casting as all those characters. Because that's one of my bigger... That's a gripe I've got with the comics. Is that all of the Boy Wonders are so ridiculously interchangeable design-wise, just with how they look. You know, it's a tall, lithe, muscular, I don't know, teen, 20-something kid with a square jaw, square pointy jaw, and black messy hair. It's like the artists don't spend any time in actually like designing them to be different people. It's just like, this is this character because of this costume. I'm like, that's so boring. But I mean, if they're actually people, then you could have a lot more fun with that. Yo, what's up, Emiliano? Hello, hello. Well, cheers, bud. Much appreciated. Yeah. I don't know if the update is coming out tomorrow. It might be Tuesday. Last I heard that they were... Oh, no, actually, they said the 4th or the 5th, right? And that it isn't out today, so... Yeah, maybe tomorrow. But the arena updates aren't coming in until Thursday at the earliest. Rest of it should be pretty nice. No, it's probably going to be Tuesday. Tomorrow would be like the character spotlights for Red Goblin, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and then the Punisher 99 buff. And then Tuesday, after they've already announced the updates, then that's when it's be like, hey, here's the update. Surprise. Robert Pattinson just playing everybody. They just CG his face onto a bunch of different actors' bodies. Okay, so how about Court of Owls, revive Dick as a Talon and fix him. Damien shows up, but as a teen, not a kid. Could work. Could work. Talia could be an interesting character. Like, you could have an entire film with Talia. Build her up, and then the next film is like, hey, you know that character we spent an entire movie building up? Well, here's the kid that she was either not telling anybody about, or like, hey, fast forward 12 years. Whatever it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why? Why? I already got the infinite streak. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Freaking Corvus, man. When's a new side quest? A few days. Yeah. We got 2 days and change left on the current bit. Also for all of the Muppet Treasure Island stuff. It's 2 days and change. So I still think we have 2 keys coming. 1 for sure, maybe 2. So plan accordingly, guys. Monica Bellucci, if Ben Affleck is still playing Batman. I would buy that. I could buy that. It depends on the script, though. Because if Marion, butcher her last name, Cotillard, she's a good actress. She's a really good actress. But that was a god-awful Talia. God-awful. Monica Bellucci could be the same way, too. She could be good, just depends on the script. Come on. There we go. know, it would be really cool to see in the either MCU or DC universe would be Eva Green. Not I'm biased. I'm a fan of hers. She's a wonderful actor. But it would be interesting to see what she would do and what projects she could be tied with. I think a lot of it was the writing. It was like, hey guys, we said what we needed to say. We can't top Dark Knight, but they're just throwing so much money at us that we got to come up with something. Could do Poison Ivy. It'd be interesting to see what version, what flavor of Poison Ivy they do. Whether they do like a realistic take where she's like an eco-terrorist somebody, or if it's like a full-on like comic-esque Poison Ivy where she's got like, she grows like giant monster plants and stuff. Come on. Uh-oh. Hit me once. Hit me once. Eva Green could be an amazing Catwoman if they did like a Dark Knight Returns. Like, probably not for a while, because they seem to be they're going in a different direction with the Catwomen. Or a Catwoman character, at least, with, whatchamacallit, the Batman. Right. So I think, I don't know. It would be fun to see alternate takes. Like, if they keep running with the whole Flashpoint bit, that has been heavily hinted at, that could be a lot of fun. Could be a lot of fun. Especially with all the, like, the couple decades worth of Catwoman Selina stories that have popped up since, you know, Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller era, where he introduced like a whole new way of telling the character, not just like the generic "I'm a cat burglar and I dress like a cat" schlock. But, you know, at the same time, I wouldn't mind them doing a completely different take on somebody. Because, like, you know, the new take on Joker and, like, Dark Knight was a lot of fun, right? A lot of fun. The new take on Mr. Freeze from, like, the 90s animated show was fun, and everyone seems to have run with it since then. Same with Harley Quinn, right? But if you like innovate a character and just come at it from a completely different way, it could grow legs and take on a life of its own. Come on. Boink, yoink, doink. It just depends. It just depends. Because I know they want to do like big multiverse, expanding storyline stuff still. But, you know, if you could crank out a standalone film like Joker, right? But just with different characters or just completely different standalone worlds, characters, and arcs and whatnot. Just tell a smaller, tighter story. And let it just be its own thing. That not everything needs to be a big franchise. Plus the fact that Joker didn't have its own like huge merchandise line. That the movie was like intended to just sell a bunch of crap. Hey, anytime Jake Gyllenhaal gets behind the, gets in front of the camera is a plus. He was fun in Spider-Man. He was fun in Spider-Man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why? 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 So stupid. Freaking BS, man. Fights like this are just so annoying. I mean, Void's a tough dude to fight anyway, just because of his Void nonsense and because he's super tanky, but get a freaking passive one like this too. So late in the game, I already got the infinite streak. Just like, come on man, let's just roll. We got points to put up. You're just a roadblock between me and the next fight. Wonder what a dinosaur would ask for Christmas. And like, where would they put their stockings? What if it was just like little dinosaur? It isn't like reindeer. It's like little dinosaurs that fly a sleigh with a caveman and a bag of loot. Prehistoric Santa. Come on, She-Hulk. Come on. I've got a Science Awakening gem. And the only two Science champs I have unawakened are She-Hulk and Sentry. Should I use it on She-Hulk? Or wait for whoever the next featured Science champ is. And then like 3 months after that when I get him out of the featured crystal. Womp, womp, womp. Jurassic Park holiday special. Oh lord. You got the little Ewoks showing up too. So holiday special has kind of been like somewhat retconned into existence, right? Or at least the holiday that they were celebrating. Because there's that bit in, what, episode 1 of Mandalorian, right? Where the dude was off to celebrate whatever the holiday was that they were celebrating. The not Christmas Christmas. Excuse me. Oh no, it's that scene from Endgame. Which Beardo is the real Beardo? Why are Beardo's parries not parrying? There we go. These are the real questions. Blink. Alright. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Boink. Punchy, punchy, punchy laser. Kicky, 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 kick. Punchy, 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 punch. Dexy, dexy, dex. It's just all over the place. All different kinds of sound effects here. Maybe someday I'll wake up my Black Bolt. Actually get those buffs to help him do some somewhat adequate damage. Instead of being a noodle. Let's do that. And that. And that. It's this and this and this. Alright, so quick segue, because arena grinding is kind of nice to take a break. Oh nice, somebody got an Omega. Good on them. Bunch of junk. But dude got an Omega. Let's do something different. Let's open up something. Let's open up a 4-star. I have a few of those. Just a few. It's like, what, 35 4-stars, something crazy like that. Alright, so I'm going to just open up one here. I want you guys in chat to guess what it's going to be. I'm going to make my guess too, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. Y'all can guess either the character or the year that came out. Year for the added challenge points, or a character for the added challenge points. Year if you want to. I'll just spitball it. I'm going to guess that this is going to be a 4-star Rocket Raccoon. That's my guess. I'm going to put it in the reel and let the thing spin out. I think most everything in here is going to be a max sig. Most everything. The only thing that wouldn't be would be like the brand new champs, like the Red Guardian in there. That would be newish. I think Supreme is in there. She would be newish. Alright, so here we go. Slowing up. Is it my 4-star rocket? It is not rocket. I mean, that's cool. That's good. I'd have taken that. Max Sig. Jump over here. Just claim this loot here quick. It's a lot of stuff to claim. Been slacking. And it's cosmic advancement, isn't it? So what cosmics do I have to advance? Nah, I'm not going to use a 5-star. I know, Robert. Super close. Super close. Alright, well, that was a fun little segue. Or a quick little tangent. Not a segue, a tangent. Really gotta figure out how Vulture works better. Like, he's not a good champ, but he does stuff and things. He can miss, you can incinerate. Stuff happens. I would just need to figure out how to do them. Wouldn't it be something if some of these guys actually wind up being good? Like there's some future node that they invent that some of these memes just wind up being good because they can do the thing. Like Kabam just classifies a bunch of the champs as memes and then creates a node where it's like, if you're using a meme, you get like 400% attack boost. Something crazy. What's up, Tom? Or using a OP god tier, you have like a minus 400% attack boost. Bracka. Deuces. It says Vision. The non-dimensional being flying off into the alternate dimension. Would it really be so bad if Vision was a dimensional being? Would it? I mean, the only thing that would mean is that Blade has an advantage over him. One champ. And that's it. As far as I'm aware, nothing buffs dimensional beings. There isn't like some broken Dormammu family synergy that I'm aware of. Just seems like a missed opportunity. Coop took a Vulture up to Ring 3 on the beta. Cooper's a brave person. Wonder what the verdict was. I mean, I'll have to check out the video, but still, I wonder what the verdict was. What's up, Samuel? What's my arena target? There's no target. There's no target. It's just whatever I wind up getting at when as soon as I get through my 6 stars. So like 4 million maybe. But the nice thing and also the not nice thing about the Sunday Arena is that the stretch goals, the rank goals, aren't super exciting. Like, you get stuff, and stuff is cool, but it's not worth, like, losing sleep over, you know? By a long shot. Tom got lucky earlier and awakened 5-star Warlock from Grandmaster. That is extremely lucky. When will Mystique be added to the game? Next year. I don't know that, but hopefully next year. I mean, we got like 24, 25 champs at least being added next year, right? So maybe she'll be part of that. You never know. Cheers. PP says, do I think a lot of players will drop off after Summer Appreciation Calendar event ends? I think some people will. I think some people will. I think some people are just hanging out till Cyber Weekend. And then maybe wait and see. But I think for the most part, everybody who's here currently right now is kind of gonna stay here for a while. Because, I mean, they have been rolling out a lot of cool new things, new updates, new game modes, stuff like that, right? They refreshed dungeons, they refreshed story difficulty, side missions are rewarding better loot than ever before. AQAW is constantly getting reworks. So, I mean, there's stuff going on, plus all the freebies with the login calendar. So, I don't know. I think if you're a casual player playing like an hour a day or every couple of days, something like that, you're probably going to stick with that. Because, like, at the end of the day, the game isn't... The game is still the game. So if you enjoy playing the game, you know what you're getting into. But, like, the game is not more accessible for new people, right? If you want a new character, you're kind of SOL. Because, like, even with the dual class crystals, it goes from being like a 1 in a 180 chance to, like, what, 1 in 40? It's nice, but not great. What's the deal with people missing in-game leaderboard? That's what ILAC thinks. Kabam has not commented. But according to ILAC, most of the people missing have either been accused of or busted for cheating at some point. But as far as Kabam is acknowledged, I think it's just a visual glitch. Tom says, am I going to be diving into Cyber Weekend? Yeah, probably a little bit. Save them units. Let's do that. And do that. And do that. Yeah. But see, here's the thing too. I mean, with any sort of like special events or whatnot, like this is my game. I've been playing it religiously for almost 5.5 years. I like special occasions. It's not for everybody though. Like if you save your units and you want to use it for content instead of like limited time unit offers, do that instead, you know. It's a game, guys. It's a game. Boink. little bit of punchy time with lasers. What's more fun than punchy time than punchy time with lasers? There we go. There we go. Sandmeal finally got a 5-star apocalypse after popping a few more crystals. Took him to ring 3 right away. Now I need to learn how it works. Yeah, but you got him. That's the biggest, most important thing. Because you got him, and now all of the different synergies are available to you. So, big congrats to you on that ridiculously lucky opening. Because just looking at other people's videos and other people's openings, he is pretty rare. Big congrats. Tom's at 9,000 units right now. You're almost there, bud. I think it's going to cap out about 15,000. 15 or 16,000 usually. Because it's like, what? 1,000, 3,000, and 10,000, right? Plus maybe like an extra bonus unit offer at the end for like an extra 6-star or something. Keep on going. Maybe tag team punchy laser time. That's right. I forgot about tag team, dude. I forgot that they're going to be introducing tag team. They absolutely could be doing tag team punchy laser time. Go full on like Marvel v Capcom. You just get like 4 dudes out with like this big, like ridiculous god laser. Come on. Come on, my dude. Yeah, there we go. So you got like discount Homelander right here. Super strength, laser vision. Square jaw, blonde hair. Silly cape. All you need is an Aegon. That's all that the boys need, is they just need to find their Aegon. Could have Galactus laser. Yeah. Just carry over with the Airwalker Special 3 of the big old Galactus laser from space. There we go. Alright guys, most unfortunately, it is time for the 5-minute warning, I'm afraid. I know, it's my fault for getting the late start on the stream, but it's about that time, guys. Now, what is the 5-minute warning? Well, 5-minute warning just means that me running one more round of arena here. In that case, it's going to be Gamora. We're going to be throwing Beast up there and World War II cap. I am going to jump over real quick, see if there's anybody else streaming. Maybe we could get a raid going. But otherwise, there we go. It's a new bunch. Spinny, special. Watched a cool sci-fi show called Vagrant Queen. Recommended. Interesting. What's it about? Come on, Venom. Please don't go passive on me. Please don't go passive on me. big fan of how Beast Special 1 does very little damage. Always cool. Always cool. Come on. Come on. Also like how World War II Cap Special 1 does very little damage. So little damage. Get out of here. Alright guys, here is what we're going to do. There's a link. It's a newer MCOC channel. They are currently running incursions as part of Swag's Incursion Fest tournament. So, I'm going to be stopping in saying howdy real quick. If you want to join, handle will be just Rob Von Raid. We'll be get going there. But I want to thank you all for watching. It's always cool getting to chat and say howdy to all y'all. I do plan on live streaming same time tomorrow night, so hope to see you then. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff helps me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. But until next time, all, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everyone.